What's going on YouTube? So basically eating my cereal and I was just watching the Diamond Rises on TV and I was just like, why not make a video right now? So basically today I will be talking about FIFA 15 because it's coming out so soon, but I'm going to be talking about the iOS version. Doing sort of like a FIFA 15 wish list or FIFA 14 complaint list in a way. So let's get started on the list. Okay, so basically I won't be talking about any of the game modes. Obviously I want game modes like player career modes or like online seasons, but let's just not talk about that. Let's just talk about what FIFA 14 has first and let's improve on that for FIFA 15. Talk about Ultimate Team first. So Ultimate Team, transfer market, several problems here. First of all, you can't search for the name of the player you want. So they need to install search bars. For example, I'm looking for Ribéry. So I can't search for Ribéry. I have to go French Bayern Munich player. Now sometimes this works and you only have one player to look at. But sometimes it doesn't. Like you look at German Bayern Munich player, then you have like 5 or 6 of them, which is ridiculous. So install the search bars. Also, I would like to have a type of cards which you can search for, which is like informs or team of the seasons or man of the matches, which is gonna be so sick. Next thing, the animation for the packs. So as you know, the FIFA 14, the packs button, the golden balls button, then it opened up and you could see the player you got. But for FIFA 14 on the iOS, all the cards just went by you and it really killed the suspense because there was no suspense at all. You just saw all the cards instantly. There was nothing. So basically, whatever FIFA 15 animation there is for the packs on the console, I want to have that same animation because I know the animation changes each FIFA thing. The Ultimate Team online seasons, I want to start from Division 10 now, and it'll be a longer time instead of starting from Division 5. So yeah. Now let's move on to the other game modes of the game. Let's talk about career mode. Now this is the most headachy thing about career mode, and it is the transfer window. It is ridiculous. Do you know how painful is the transfer window on the career mode? Okay, let me explain. On my Arsenal career mode with FIFA 14, I used to buy a lot of players, and at the end of the transfer window, they will show you the top 5 most expensive transfers that occurred in that season. And basically, it's just you. The player is always in the top 5 most expensive transfers. And I understand that's possible if you make like 60 million or 70 million bids, which always happens. Keep that in mind. 60 million and 70 million bids always happen every transfer window. So EA have to remember that. But the top 5 transfer windows only includes like 20 million bids maximum, and that's by you. If you actually don't buy any players, you will notice that the top 5 transfers based on other clubs will be like 5 million and 6 million, which does not happen in real life. Also, if you take a look at the other teams on the lineups chart, you can take a look at them. After 3 or 4 seasons, their lineups haven't changed. Only a couple of players have retired because they've gotten old, like Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Patrice Evra. So if they've retired, find replacements for them, for God's sake. Don't just stand there and do nothing. So basically that's something EA have to improve, because I don't want to sit playing against the same teams every season when I've upgraded my team so much, right? I mean seriously, I've upgraded my team like Arsenal. I've bought like Gundogan, I've bought like Rodrigo, I've bought sick players and they are so good. And then I'm playing against Manchester United and it's like a 35-year-old Van Persie. It's ridiculous. You know, EA have to revitalize that. Now let's talk about the gameplay. So the gameplay, okay, so for world class, if you actually look at the world class, it shows the difficulty level of all the parts of the defense, goalkeeper, midfield and attack. So if you take a look at that, at world class, this is the hardest for FIFA at the moment. So the attack is 100%. The defense is 100%. But the goalkeeper and the midfield is 75% difficulty. Meaning, it's going to be easy for you to dominate the ball in the middle of the midfield, and it's going to be easy for you to kick the ball into the goal without the goalkeeper doing anything. So EA, why do you need to have that? Why not have another game mode called Legendary, where you can make 100% difficulty for all the... And then it will be actually difficult, and we would want to have like a real title competition, because every title I'm winning by like 10 points, 20 points, which is mental. So make it a bit more difficult. I want to feel the difficulty when I play Man City. I don't want to win 4-0, 5-0. That's ridiculous. So that's what I want. Next thing, the AI. This is the last part. I have a lot of things to talk about the AI, you know. So the AI sucks. Yes. So basically, why? Basically, the AI chip shots are OP. I mean, seriously, every shot is a chip shot, and sometimes they don't even work. When they're outside the penalty area, they're trying to chip the goalkeeper, and it always fails. They only work like 50% of the time. It's chip shots OP, chip shots OP. That's all I gotta say. Also, when the AI is attacking against you, the player sort of like runs on goal, right? And then when he's through on goal with no defenders to be just the goalkeeper, he decides to turn. Let me show you next. So basically, I'm the striker for the other team, right? Imagine you guys are the goalkeeper and the goalpost. So right through on goal here, pin the defenders. What do I do now? Wouldn't that make the angle of shooting a lot more difficult, you know? You have to kick all funny and weird. And speaking of kicking funny, it brings me to my next complaint, and it is the last complaint, thankfully. The way the players kick the ball is so retarded. They sort of like kick backwards, if you notice. Let me show you an example. They kick like this. Okay, imagine there's a ball over there. They kick like this. Who kicks like that? That is ridiculous. Nobody kicks like that. It's so awkward for you. Besides, how do you see the person behind you and you turn like that and still look straight and then turn, and then you won't see the person you're passing to until the very end. But still, somehow EA seems to have the AI kick backwards all funny, which is so weird. Anyway guys, that is my final complaint list for FIFA 14. Hopefully EA Mobile does listen to this video. That would be so awesome. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, hit the dislike button if you did not enjoy this video, and leave a comment and tell me how to improve. But don't dislike this video because of my face or anything like that. Don't be a nonsensical YouTuber. That I don't like those type of people. Anyway guys, so see y'all in the next video next week or tomorrow, whenever I feel like it. Yeah. Woo! Peace out.